Hey everybody, this is Ira, Ian, and Kirby from Essential Tennis, and today we are going to sit down on the couch and give our thoughts about a question that we received from Daniel McCammon from Alabama. And he wrote in...
Hey Daniel.
Say hi.
Hi.
He wrote in, I think Roger Federer is at the end of his career. Should he just give up and retire? And so that's the question we're just going to be discussing today. Do we think that Roger Federer will retire or should retire? So I'll let you guys give your thoughts and then I'll share with you mine.
Ian?
I'm tired of this. I guess it's just kind of the 24-hour news cycle-ness of, you know, the internet and it's how it's affected tennis. Every time there's a dominant player on both the women's and on the men's side, as soon as they have like 2 tournaments in a row where they underperform,
Well, they don't win.
yeah, they just don't win. What's wrong with? I mean, how many semis in a row did Roger have? It was a Grand Slam semis. It was something stupid like 40 or 30 or something like that in a row. I mean, it's kind of a ridiculous conversation. Granted, yeah, maybe compared to the current echelon, you know, elite players, Novak,
which he still is in.
Yeah, he still is, but maybe he's lost a step or a half a step compared to one guy in the world. But besides Novak, I think it's a ridiculous question. He's still competing at the very top of the game of tennis. So, no, he shouldn't retire. He's still playing amazing.
Yeah, I completely agree. So he's ranked number 3, and people want to talk about how the poor guy should retire. And I get
people have been saying this for like 6 years.
I know, but I get that people, especially now, he's starting to kind of break down as a 34-year-old man. He had the
not really
surgery.
though. Not really.
He's out of Madrid right now with the back injury.
That's a reoccurring. I mean, he's just resting for the French Open.
Okay, but the thing is,
he's relaxing.
I mean, you could understand, you know, from one standpoint. He has been one of those players who hasn't had those injuries. So once he has, everybody's kind of going, oh, it's like
what's wrong?
Watching a little kid fall or something. Just as
he's not an android.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah, my big thing is
human.
that, I mean, he had a freak injury with the torn meniscus or whatever it was. Like those I consider one of those like freak ACL tears where like when Jordy Nelson of the Packers went down, he just landed like 1 centimeter landing a different way, and he doesn't tear the ACL. It's a freak injury. It's not something that age has.
When he was giving his kids a bath?
I don't know.
Is that what they said?
But even more still, that goes to prove the point that it's just a freak injury. Like those things don't happen because of age. They happen just because of a misstep. I mean, a 14-year-old girl has just as much chance to tear an ACL, you know, playing JV soccer that Roger Federer has to tear his meniscus playing tennis. So absolutely not. He should not retire. The guy's still kicking ass and taking names. And I mean, he still loves to play. He's making a good living doing so. He's great for the sport. There's no reason he should retire because he still has a lot of potential and still will win another major.
Okay, so I want to point the conversation kind of in a different direction.
Uh-oh.
And I want to ask, what do you think Roger would do after he retired?
What would Roger do?
What would Roger do? I'm going to get like a wristband like we wore in the 90s. WWRD.
He strikes me as the type of professional athlete that's going to retire and then get into like business. It's going to like invest, like get into maybe or like athlete management or something like that. I don't know why. But he strikes me as like a cerebral, you know, kind of analytical guy. Just totally making this up, but yeah, that's my call. He's going to get into some kind of business in some form or fashion, maybe investing, because he's got to fill his time with something. He's not going to be a professional athlete, obviously, anymore when he retires. I mean, what else would he do? I mean, I don't think he's going to coach. Maybe a couple of decades from now, but I don't think right away.
Yeah, when we have the next Roger Federer on our hands, I think is when Roger Federer comes out of the woodwork.
To do
finally
what?
Start coaching.
Oh, you think he's going to coach?
Well, if I would, I'm saying that's the only way that he would coach. We did have a Periscope viewer write in and say that they think that he should get involved with the auto industry in Detroit. So maybe he is business savvy.
Wait, didn't they say open a car wash?
Yeah, open a car wash.
Yeah, open a car wash in Detroit, right? Well, what other option?
Mirko will love that.
You smirk at my business investing, but what else is there? What else do you do?
Nothing. You just chill.
No, dude.
He's gonna go play golf.
No,
he's gonna go drink pina coladas in somewhere in Switzerland, hanging out.
Way.
You
don't go from being an elite level athlete to playing golf every day.
Dude,
he's still got a competitive drive. He's still gonna want to.
He might train with some people here and there, but he doesn't have to do anything he doesn't want to do. The only reason, in my opinion, a lot of these older guys are getting into coaching is because they're running out of money.
You're just bored.
No, honest to God, I think they're running out of money because players back then, when Boris Becker played and all those guys, they weren't getting paid tons of money. And a lot of them probably, and I'm making a pretty big assumption, but a lot of them didn't invest all that well. And so you got to consider that they're getting to a point in their life where hey, I sure could use another $1 million a year. Federer is set, dude's got $100+ million, and he's gonna continue getting paid by sponsorships and making public appearances. He'll find stuff to meddle with and toy around. He might start a little Swiss chocolate business, but the guy's not gonna get another job. What would be the point?
I never said he's gonna get a job. I said he was gonna be possibly business investing, that sort of thing.
Yeah, he needs a career.
That's really different from having a job.
Yeah, I guess that's right. All right, Curtis, what do you think he's going to do?
Yeah, what's your call? Car wash?
Well, the car wash in Detroit definitely
he's
is
not going to be
wiping windshields.
He's definitely not going to do that.
I would probably move to Switzerland, especially if he went really took his business savviness and made a go for Sugarpova. Don't you think that would be kind of fun? He did it just to spite her and see if he could,
So what do you think he's going to do? What do you think? What do you think he's going to do?
What do I think he's going to do? I think that he's going to camp out for a few years, kind of like Pete Sampras. And I hate to say that, but I think that he'll probably kind of drop off the earth a little bit and go into charity work that
I could see that
the press doesn't hear about. And this is the boring side. But I think he'll kind of come back out a few years afterward. I just don't want him to retire ever. Think about the day that he retires. Think about how emotional you're going to be, Ira.
I'm not going to be emotional.
Yeah, you are.
You're going to cry.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
cry.
you are. I'll buy you a card.
Don't hide your lying eyes.
I'm going to get you a sympathy card.
No,
I'm actually going to do that.
No, it'll be a sad day, but it's not like I'm going to cry or anything. It's just the guy's been a staple.
He's going to cry?
No, the guy's been a staple of dominance for as long as people can remember. At least my generation of age players. So yeah, it's going to be a sad day, but it's like Kobe retiring. It's all good things must come to an end.
You're crying a little bit right now, aren't you?
There are no tears.
That's why you've got.
There are no tears behind these sunglasses, and there won't be when he retires.
Oh, with heavy heart.
All right, let us know what you think down below. Should Roger Federer retire? Number one. Number two, when he retires, what do you think he's going to do? Business, coaching, car wash, charity, or something else? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, do us a favor and click like. We're looking forward to hearing what you have to say. Thanks for watching. Take care, and vamos, Roger. For hundreds of free digital tennis lessons, head over to essentialtennis.com right now. More wins and more fun on the court is right around the corner. You'll even get a free gift just for stopping by. Simply click the link at the top of any page.